Hello everyone. It is Thursday, May 8th, and I'm going to be playing in the weekly event tonight with SULTAI NADU, or it's called SULTAI NADU. It's mostly SULTAI mid-range, but there is NADU, so I'll talk about that in a minute. This is a deck that I built last week. I played it in the Saturday event and went 4-1, and then I also played it yesterday in the Wednesday event and went 3-0, so hopefully I can continue to do well today now that I'm recording myself. This is it's a deck that I've always wanted to build, but I feel like I could never quite find the right niche for it. Sometimes I felt I was leaning too heavily into like the self-mill plan, or too heavily into a sort of Chthonian Nightmare plan, or a combo plan. And I think that this version of this deck sort of combines all of these elements in the right way such that they all actually work together, rather than having all these warring elements that would be too slow or too clunky or didn't have enough support to really get off the ground. So what I mean by that is this is mostly just a mid-range deck, right? It's got some good cards in it, right? Nashi is a good card. Tasha is a good card. Endurance, Wingmate Mantisaur, Viconia, these are all just like fine cards on their own. But when the synergies do arise, they're powerful enough that they can carry the deck over some of the other more generic mid-range decks and like the Abzan decks. And the big one, like I call this SULTAI NADU, but really it's more of a Tainted Pact Thassa's Oracle deck than a Nadu deck, because that wins more games than any of the Nadu synergies. So we've got a bunch of creature tutors, all the green X1s, Neoform, Eldritch Evolutions in here, Analyze the Pollen, Fauna Shaman, all the ways to tutor for creatures so we can find the Thassa's Oracle. And then a big card from Tarkir that we also get is Lotus Light Dancers, which is really nice because this is finally a card that can actually tutor for Tainted Pact. One of the problems that a sort of Tainted Pact combo deck has had is you have a lot of good ways to find Thassa's Oracle, but you have very few good ways to find Tainted Pact. And not only does this find Tainted Pact, this is a creature that finds Tainted Pact, which means you can find this with a different creature tutor. So you could tutor for the Lotus Light Dancers, then use that to put Tainted Pact in your graveyard, and then maybe tutor for another creature, or just have like a Nashi or a Cyber Siphoner to get the Tainted Pact back. And now you can actually get to this combo much more often, which is really nice. So that's a really nice add from Tarkir. And then there's just a couple other Tarkir cards that are really cool and work really well. Teval the Balance Scale. I think that this card is just so cool. Like look at this art, look at this creature, all these effects. It can just do so much. If you have any kind of like, if you have Viconia in play, you just pay a mana, you just get a zombie token. So much cool stuff going on here. I love this card. Oasis of Renewal. On its, like, if you just play it and then it doesn't do anything else, it's not very good, right? 3 mana, you get 2 cards. It's not awful, but you would never play that if that was all it did, right? I think there actually is a card that straight up does this and it doesn't see any play, so that's not great. But it's relatively easy to trigger this. Like if you get 1 trigger out of this, I think you're happy, right? That it's done its job, it's been pretty good. But if you get any more than 1 trigger off of this thing after you play it, it becomes really strong, and it's really not that hard to get that, but especially if you get this somewhat early in the game. There's a bunch of ways to just sort of incidentally get cards out of your graveyard. Anything like Overlord of the Baelmer can get something. Great Erishan City, another new card can do it. Teval can do it. Cyber Siphoner can do it. I guess you could Boggart Trawler yourself. You could Endurance yourself. You could play Uro. You could play Jet Collector or Nature's. There's a lot of ways that it just ends up happening. So I think the upside on this is pretty good. And then Nature's Rhythm as well. On its front is just very similar to any of these Green X creature tutors. And the Harmonize is expensive, but it's very useful because not only is it like reasonably castable in a lot of games, it means that you can use this as 2 tutors, so you can find any sort of combo. You could find Nadu, and then you could find a Sidecat Cup Reversely Bill. You could get it off of Lotus Light Dancers to find a creature. This is really important if you want to have a Lotus Light Dancers and 1 other tutor can technically get you to Thassa's Oracle and Tainted Pact, which is nice. In practice, you don't usually go down that route specifically because it's so mana intensive, but it is an option, and it means that it can work really well with any sort of other cards that you've drawn during the game. So just some good new additions from Tarkir that I'm pretty happy with. And this deck just feels. I just have a lot of fun playing this deck. Uh, it's also got Case of the Lost Witness, which is just a card that I really love. It is pretty slow, but it can be very strong if it starts going off. You have all the creature tutors to do it. There's Wonder, because it's cool, because you can get it with Lotus Light Dancers, and you get all your creatures flying. There aren't actually a lot of ways to discard it if you just draw it normally, which can be kind of an issue, but it's cool, it's fun, so whatever, I'm doing it. That's pretty much it for this deck. I'm going to be getting to round one, which is going to be starting very shortly, and I guess I will see you there. Okay, it is time for round one. I'm against It's on Bant Enchantress, and this hand looks pretty bad. Really slow. Thassa's Oracle's not doing anything, so I'm going to look at this. This is also not great, but I at least have the Grave Expectations, so I can hopefully get a card that does something. Wingbane Mantisaur is probably going to be quite good here. I think I'm going to keep and go for it. I don't love it, but I don't really want to go to 5. Let's pitch this land. Addison's broken. This could be a problem. Okay, Malevolent Rumble. That's a good draw. So now I have the question, do I want to play a tap land? Or do I want to... I think I want to just lead on the tap land. Because I want to have an untapped land next turn for Rumble, and then maybe play a 4-drop on the turn after that. So I'm just going to go in with Grief. If I draw a lot of lands, I might want to sample this, and I have 3 green. Alright, I guess I would want 3 green mana for the Wingbane Mantisaur potentially, but I think it's alright for now. So if they have a very fast curve here, that could be a problem. I don't have a Wrath, or I don't have a true Wrath in my deck, so if they just start going off, we'll have to see. Ooh, there's Tebal. I think I want it, right? Like, I just want to cast Tebal next turn? Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Let me check what kind of removal they have. Man, Enchantress. Okay, we've got Amphibian, Downpour, Ossification, Rigging, Strike Mastery, Unable to Scream, and Witness Protection. So not a lot. Like, not a lot of, like, Banishing Light effects. And I guess Sorcerer Blushers, 0. Like, there's a couple more. But there's not a ton, so I'm not super concerned. Heliod. Oh, and they get the... Okay, that's pretty cool. So I want to play Tebal here, but I do kind of worry. If they kill it, then because I haven't drawn an untapped land, next turn I won't actually be able to do anything, because I just have these 2... I guess I can Grave Expectations and try to snag a 2-drop, but that's going to end up being really slow. And the alternative is I play a tap land, Grave Expectations them, and then next turn I can play Wingbane Mantisaur and fight something. I think I am just going to do this. I might be able to get like a 1-drop off of this. Okay, well that didn't happen. All these cards are not very good for me. I guess I'll just take this. And I'm just gonna pass. Take 7 here. And they're just passing? Okay, that's bad. They do have, like, Memory Lapse, Reprieve, and Sink into Stupor. And I have this Urtai. So I think I'm just going to pass and hold up Urtai. I'll see what they do end of turn. Do they have any kind of like instant speed protection spells? Like, what's the one? Shard Mage's Rescue? Okay, I don't see Shard Mage's Rescue. Let's see what they do. Okay, they're just gonna cycle land. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and cast Time. Okay, so I want 3 green mana for my Wingmane Mantisaur, so I'm gonna get the Forest. Destroy this. They got a card. And now I have Walker. Restoration by Gotcha. Sure. Definitely block this. Okay, so they're still leaving up mana. Okay, so this really suggests a counterspell, right? But I have to get it out eventually, so I think I'm just gonna run out Tevhall and play the Blooming Marsh. Okay, what is the Oh, okay, we can get the Glimmer back. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Are they gonna go for a Fine Stock Animal? Okay, so they can get me to 2. I could actually chump with the token. Do I need the token right now? This is kind of awkward. So what am I doing next turn? I kind of want to go Tevhall plus Hall Creeper. I think I'm gonna block. Okay. So I could play one of these 4-drop. Like I could play Tevhall plus Hall Creeper, or I could play Wingmane Mantisaur and kill something. Or I guess I could tutor for a 4-drop, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to play the sword and fight something because I'm not going to get sword and stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and kill. Because if I play Tevhall, then if they attack with stuff, like if they animate it stuff, I have to Tevhall and stock and then also jump with the Hall Creeper, so I don't think I'd really get anywhere. So if they have removal here, okay. So I'm just dead. Yeah. That's kind of unfortunate. But I feel pretty good going into game 2, so. Alright, I will play first. Okay. This hand is good. I have removal, I have the Taint Impact, so if I find the Thassa's Oracle, I can just go off. I think I'm just going to lead on the Cottage, because like getting a Surveil on turn 1 kind of loses some value, because right now I could use either lands or spells. So I just want to see what I draw and go from there. I am going to want more lands, so I'm going to go grab one with this. I think I should get the island, because if I want to play Thassa's Oracle, I want to get that double blue. What is this? Affinity for enchantments? Cool card. What the heck? Whenever a land an opponent controls enters, if that player had another land enter into their control this turn, they return a land to its owner's hand. Okay. So this is like if I play a fetch, I have to bounce one of my lands. If I fetch on my turn, though, like if I just fetch now, it doesn't do anything. Okay, I'll just grab this. I think I want to just look for a spell or something here. Okay, I draw another fetch. So as long as I just don't crack it on my turn, I'm fine. So I want to get Surveils as well, because I just want to get to analyze the column with Thassa's Oracle and then just go off. That's my plan this game. They're not on Tishana's Tidebinder, are they? No Tidebinder, no Stifle. Okay. I will get Hedge Maze, I think. Another land. Okay, there's Baconia. That is fine. So I'll just play this tapped. Play Baconia and say go. So I guess now the plan is to just Lotus Light Dancers to get cards for the Collect Evidence and then combo. They played nothing again. What is in their hand? 4 turns of no spells. Huh. Okay, I guess I'll attack. Razor Grassy Bush. Okay, sure. So they could be holding up one of their counters again. But I think I just cast Lotus. They've only got 2 in the deck, so the odds of them covering are not that high. Okay. So now I need to get up to 8 for collect evidence, but I can still just... I could still get like Uro, Wonder, and... I can just get like Troll of Cut, because Troll plus Laconia is 8. So I can just get this. And now I can analyze without taking away Uro or Wonder, and have access to these good cards. What's do they have in the Realm of Graveyard Hate? I don't know. They're still just not playing anything? What do they have? Okay, I'll go and try to attack for 3. I don't really want to try to combo, because if I do, and something like and they have the counterspell, I guess it could be bad. Like, I think I can just play Oasis of Renewal and just keep going. Like, I'm not really worried about anything. Like, I guess Memory Lapse could be annoying, but it would have to be like exactly Memory Lapse, or else I just replay it. Oculus. Okay, so I have 4 lands. Well, I mean, they're not doing anything, so I could just slam the Oculus and see what they have. Pitch like 4 lands, Bushwhack, Laconia. I gotta get these cards out of there sometimes, though. And if they just kill it, that's fine too, I think. I am giving up 2 Oasis of Renewal triggers. But I have Analyze the Pawn that can do that too, so... yeah, I'm just gonna cast it. They have to do something eventually, like, they can't just sit here forever. They do have Reprieve. I guess their hand is just like all lands or something? I don't know. Okay, Spring Heart. Okay. I think, so I'll play this. I think I want to fetch now, because I want to analyze the card and get this Oasis trade. Like, I'm going to have to bounce a land, but I think I'm fine with that. So I want to get... I think I'm going to get the Surveil land. I'm going to have to return a land to my hand. I'll return this Forest. I get a Surveil. Toss that in the graveyard. Now I get 2. Actually, I want to keep Burrow and Wonder, so I'm just going to go ahead and push this now, so that I can use this and analyze. Like, this will let them get another insect, but I don't super care about that. I think I could catch this here. But I want to catch this one. Actually, I'm not gonna try to get the land out of this. I think I have enough lands, and I want to leave it in there for Burrow. Okay, I hit Dismember. I'm not gonna try to hide it. I'm just gonna show them that I have it. Attack 3. Pass the turn. I guess they might be sitting on like Amphibian Downpour and trying to get me to play more creatures so that they can turn more into 1/1s, but okay, sure. Okay. Take 2. I dismember this. Like if they ever tap out to like try to counter something, I just win the game, so I'm not worried. They don't even play Shard. Okay, they play down. Okay. So now I just fork back and so they were sitting on it, now they're trying to get that down. So they had a much slower draw that game, which was really good for me. So now game 3 on the draw. Hopefully it goes a little bit better than game 1. Okay. I think this is fine. I mean, I have the same... I have the combo again, right? I have Fauna Shaman to find Thassa's Oracle, and then I just go for it. And they only have 3 counterspells in the whole deck. There are 3 cards in their whole deck that can stop this from working. So hopefully, they won't draw one. Okay, I will lead on Henge Maze, I think. Because I do just want spells here. No, not that spell. Well, actually, this is a creature that I could discard to Fauna Shaman. So it's not that bad. No, I can do better than this. I can pitch Lotus Light Dancers if I have to. This is a good card, but if I have to discard it, ooh, Sidecat. That's good. I'm just gonna play Fauna Shaman. If they kill it, that's okay. I just play Sidecat Cub and play the Restless Reef and start going on that direction, so. Okay, they have Witness Protection. So now, I'll start stacking counters on this, so I can throw them like that, maybe force them to use a second removal spell. Okay. I think I'm gonna play the Cottage. That's counter there. Just go ahead and attack the 5. A 2/3 flash. What the heck? Okay, I totally forgot this was a card. Did not think of that. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I can push back and kill it, and that's good, because if you play against Enchantresses, you can kill the Enchantresses, that kind of doesn't do anything. So, getting this out, and not letting them untap with it is really good. Eidolon opens. Okay. I think I want a Tainted Patch for something that can kill that. Because, like, the worst thing that can happen is I play Lotus Light Dancers, my opponent gets disrupted, and then it all goes south. So ideally, I think I'm gonna hit. Oh, that's a card I want. Like Tainted Backling before playing Lotus Light Dancers is kind of awesome. So ideally, what I want here is the dinosaur that I'm blanking on the name of. I can Neoform. Do I have any good threes here? I guess there's Nadu. That's not really it. Wingmate Mantisaur. That's the. Gosh, I'm losing all my good cards here. Wait. Unable to Scream would have done it. Okay, I'll just take this member. This is fine. I'll just take this member. It'll work. It's fine. Unable to. I lost a lot of good cards there. Oculus is gone. Verdant Shred, Neoform, Tameo, Lorien revealed. And all of those would have been good cards. So that's kind of bad. But I can get the Eidolon off the table. This Llanowar Elves. Play Fetch. Attack 3. Play Lotus Light Dancers. I can get Wonder, Uro, and I don't know, Nethergoyf, I guess is the best option left. Okay, I don't really care about this. Like, the fact that they're playing this and not, like, another Enchantress first is really good, because that means they don't have one. If they had one, they would have played it first, obviously, so they could get another trigger here, so. This is a good sign for me, I think. Okay, this doesn't really concern me. Like, this could have concerned me in the future, but right now it doesn't. And okay, this is good. So, I gotta make sure I have the right mana to cast Uro, which I do. Total Mara does not have any here. Okay. So I'll just play Lotus Light Dancers and go for it. Wonder, Uro. Because I can't get Tainted back, I'm just going to get Nethergoyf, because I could actually cast that. So. That's the pile. I'm going to attack for 1. Hell yeah, get in there. What would a Nethergoyf cast look like? So I would still have a land, I'd still have an instant, I'd still have a creature, and I'd lose a sorcery, so it would be a 3/4. Okay, that's not bad. So I basically need to dodge an Enchantress for like 1 or 2 turns, and then I think I'm chilling. Oh, and they whiff? Oh, wow. Oh, and I drew oh, this is so good for me. Okay, first of all, do I have a win? I can attack for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then deal 1 with this for 9. No. Okay, so in that case, I think I'm going to kill Calyx with the Bowmasters, and then play Uro. I guess I'll play Uro first, and check what's in their hand. Creature. I guess... Instance... Oh, I only need to use 5. Okay, so use 5. Oh, there's the Thassa's Oracle. Dog's doing kind of weird shit. So I'm just going to get off the table, and now I'm That's just a redraw. Alright, got it done. 2-1. First game was a little awkward, but the next two, I think their draw just didn't line up super well, which is kind of the cost of playing an Enchantress deck, is sometimes you don't draw the right cards in the right order, your enchantresses die, and then the rest of it kind of falls apart. But that's a win in the first round, so I'm 1-0, and round 2 will be right after this. Alright, it is time for round 2. I'm against Debutter on Abzanth Reanimator, which is a good matchup, I think. But not with this hand. This hand is really slow. It doesn't do anything until turn 3. So I'm gonna do this. This is a lot better. So I'm definitely gonna keep. But what do I pitch? I've got Laconia, which can be quite strong. I kind of want to pitch the Oculus, and then I could just Neoform and do it, honestly. I like Bushwhack as a potential removal spell. Like, the Oculus right now isn't castable in the short term. But Lively Dirge also isn't really doing anything. I think I'll keep like this, though. I think there's a decent chance I get the 5 mana. In which case the Dirge would be nice. Or is it Paradise on? That's not what I wanted to see. I kind of want to play the Cottage and hold the Surveil, because there's nothing that I really want right now. So like, this is a good matchup if like you can get your feet under you. Like, if they're on the play and they curve out, you know, it can be a real struggle, but in general it goes pretty well. Give her friends. That's an issue for this Bushwhack. They also okay. So I'm gonna cast Laconia here. I think I'm Breeding Pool. So I want to have 2 mana for next turn. I guess you could specialize a Viconia and take your opponent's Viconia and then cast it, and it would work because they have different names, wouldn't it? Okay, so they just passed. What has Flash in Abzanth? I don't remember. Felia, I guess? Could be Felia. I don't really want to Neoform into a root spell. I guess I could like Neoform into Nadu here. Drawing all these lands in a row has not been great. But I could just get Nadu, and that way if they kill it, it's fine. If it's Felia, that's good. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do Nadu here. If I get Oculus, it could die, and I'd be real sad. They have Path and Swords. I think Nadu does a good enough job blocking that I'm just going to get it on the table and see what happens. Maybe I should have played this so I could Bushwhack now. Oh, I play this and then I Bushwhack and fight the Giver of Runes. I think that's what I should have done. Oh, they hit Darkstar Banisher? Oh, that's so bad. Yeah, I should have played the untapped land and fought the Giver. That's a mistake. Well, I'll keep this, and then I'll just fight the Giver next turn. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah. So I got banished. I draw a card. It's Bristly Bill. Take 2. Play Infestation Stage, which I don't care about. Bristly Bill. And I got a Cameo here too. That's pretty good. Hopefully they don't have like exactly swords. But I gotta just go for it. Okay, they're gonna get that protection. Alright, got the game dead. They could get it back with the Kanya. But because they're not in blue, I'm a lot less scared of this Kanya. Find lively dirge creature. What would I want to get? Maybe a one. Oh, that's good. Ah, crap. Okay, I'll land. Okay. Okay. Oh, I drew Tainted Pact? Ooh, interesting. Okay. Creature that can tutor. Probably. Oh, maybe not actually. No, I don't see one. Outside of Fauna Shaman, that's risky at best. I think I'm gonna get Wingbane Vantasaur here. No, that's not that good. I'm probably just gonna get Oculus, actually. Attack with Tameo. I get a clue. Sure, you take 0. Like, it's Oculus or Fauna Shaman. I guess Fauna Shaman. Like, if Fauna Shaman survives one turn, then I have 2 clue cracks to find a creature. So I think I'm gonna go for this. Pay 5. Okay. I had to fix the audio, but now I'm gonna turn this down. Okay. I think I'm going for Fauna Shaman, and I'm hoping it works out. That's my plan. It's not a great plan, but it's an okay plan. So I think the other best alternative was Oculus, because Wingbane Vantasaur would just kill the Giver of Runes, and that's not that good. If I kill this, they just replay it. I'll just take 3, that's fine. This is also worse if they draw like Juggernaut Peddler. So, I don't know. They can get 5. And I have another Baconia. I draw a symbol from parts. That's not a creature. So if I flip Tameo and plus, I could take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 max. Okay. I'm just gonna attack and flip Tameo. So I need to make sure I have green left. So I'll just do this and this for the first word. Okay, dismember. Okay, this is not working out. Okay, well, I did not draw much. That's bad. I think I'm gonna hold Odawara. Because the dismember is not doing a lot. And then, like, in a pinch, I could Odawara my own Bristly Bill on the end of turn, pitch it with Fauna Shaman, and then win. That's a thing that could happen. Maybe I should have played it, because then the Fauna Shaman could block a lot better. Okay. This is good, I think. I want to direct all the effort to Tameo. Okay, so for blocks... So if I do this and this, Tameo will survive, which is good for me. They can give Baconia Pro green, and then I could dismember it, but I don't think I want to. Like, I don't think I just want to pay 4 life to do that. Okay, they're not even going to do it. Oh, right, they can just replay this. No, they can't, because the specialized lasts forever. Okay. Shit. Maybe they have, like, Earth or something? Okay, they just have a... Extraction Specialist, sure. Still no creature. I guess this deck doesn't run that many creatures, so it's not impossible that we draw 4 non-creatures in a row. But it is a little bit frustrating. So now the plan will just be Odawara, my own Bristly Bill on the end of the turn, pitch it, and get Thassa's Oracle. Okay. Do I die if I bounce the Bristly Bill and pitch it now? I take 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Okay. So I just win the turn. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, there's nothing that I can do. I'm gonna get the Thassa's Oracle and they're gonna know. Like, at this point, it's kind of on the table. Yeah. Alright. And now we download. I honestly would respond to that message, but I have won a game before by somebody timing out while resolving Tainted Pact. So I want to make sure I actually get it done. I didn't concede because they cast Tainted Pact on the end step with Thassa's Oracle in hand, but I didn't know they had it, so I just thought they were grabbing a creature or a card or something. I don't know what was going on. But they got all the way down to the last card, and then like the timer ran out or something, and they ended up losing on their draw step. I think that was how it went. I think that was how it worked. I don't know exact. I don't remember exactly. It was a while ago, but ever since that, I always try to, because there is a timer for your turn, even if you keep taking actions. Like your turn can't exceed a certain amount of time. So, and with a 100-card Tainted Pact deck, you know, you can sometimes end up cutting it kind of close. So I'm just gonna let this happen. And also make sure I don't click the wrong button. I don't think I've ever seen that happen. But it is a possibility. So even though I don't think they have a way to remove the Thassa's Oracle, I'm just going to exile my whole deck. Just in case. Because I'm not drawing a card, they don't have any ways to make me draw cards, so... just reveal the whole deck. Is that the last card? Yes. Alright. Resolve this. And there it is. Okay. Oh. Took a minute, but it worked out. Alright, this hand looks quite good. Deathbright Shaman on 1, Nadu on 2. Unable to Scream is not at its best in this matchup, because they have so many ways to sacrifice and repair things. Like, it's a terrible card against Chthonian Nightmare, but it can be relevant. Like, it's not a dead card by any stretch, so it works for me. Okay. Now I kind of have to hit this, right? But if I play my Deathbright Shaman, well, I could play the Watery Grave and play it and see what they do. I think I am going to do this. Because this Deathbright Shaman, if they don't have a fetch, might not be super relevant. And if they have a more relevant creature that I want to deal with, like, they say, like, you always kill the Mana Dork, right? But this might not be a Mana Dork. And on the chance that it's not, okay, oh, it is. Oh, that kind of backfired. But also, even if I let them do this, if they use it for mana, then I can play my Scalding Tarn and use it for mana and get Nadu out, so... At this point, we're just trading for one Mana Dorks. Which is good. If I play Nadu and they kill it, they could take a Nadu. But they have very little, like, destroy removal. Like, all of their removal is exile cards. So that's fine. Do I get Breeding Pool, or do I just get an island? I think I'd take the Breeding Pool, because I want to make sure I have green mana next turn for, like, a Malevolent Rumble. Green, it's Nadu. Are they on, like, Felder Profane? They might not be on any destroy removal. It's like Prismatic Ending, Rite of Oblivion, Path to Exile, Swords to Plowshares. Okay, they just played Welcoming Vampire. Sure. So if I played a Chrome Mox, I definitely don't want Chrome Mox. I think I want to turn off the Welcoming Vampire, but I don't want them to get any card advantage. I'm just gonna get this out of here. If you can stop the card advantage out of the Abzan deck, oftentimes their curve doesn't really amount to anything that good. Like you saw in the last game, once they ran out of cards, like they had a couple 2 and 3 power creatures, but like nothing else in play. So like if these are the most important cards, that if you can hit them, they can be really good. I just want to select Tasha. I feel like here's a Tasha. Figure it out. I think I'm not even going to attack. I could attack, but I just want to protect Tasha. Everybody's favorite magic card. Like, Birthing Ritual is something that makes Unable to Scream a lot less attractive, but... Actually, if they stack the Welcoming Vampire, I could Tasha back their Welcoming Vampire. No, because they could Death Rush on it. Never mind. Okay, really on it. Interesting. Oh, okay. I win the game. Right, there's no way that I think they could disrupt this. So I Neoform for Thassa's Oracle, and then I cast an Impact. I guess I'll just do it. Second. Like, there's no way that they can interrupt this, I don't think. Make sure there's no lands in the graveyard for me to hit. Thassa's Oracle doesn't force you to cast it. Yeah. This can be kind of frustrating to play against. I understand. I think it's an important part of the format that this exists. That like there's pressure on people to potentially deal with something like this. But it is like when your opponent just like has it, it's like it's kind of like Blood Moon in that sense, where it can create some games that are not very fun, but ultimately the pressure that it puts on people is something that I think is generally positive. But also, like when it happens, it's just not very fun. So I don't know, but it is pretty powerful, and I think it's become more powerful recently. So I am willing to take advantage of it. All right, that's it for round 2. I'm now 2-0, and round 3 will be right after this. Okay, so for round 3, I'm 2-0. I'm going to be going against Gruul. It's listed as Gruul aggro, but then I looked at the list. I would kind of hesitate to call this aggro. It's more like mid-rangey, a little bit of ramp kind of thing. Like it's got 7 drops. So I think this is generally a good matchup because I can probably combo and they don't have any way to stop it. But if my draw is slow and they get going, I don't have a lot of removal. Like a deck that's high in removal would be really good against this deck because they play like Ravager Worm and then you cast, I don't know, Go for the Throat on it and you just win the game. But I don't really have that capability, so this match, I don't know. We'll have to see. So let's go. Get the name in. Can I win a die roll? That's the other thing. That's the more important match here is can I win a die roll tonight? Yes, I can. Okay, nice. It's also probably quite good for this matchup. Ooh. This has to be bad, right? Like, Chromox is not that good if you don't hit your second land drop. The Neoform doesn't really do anything. The Oculus is not castable. Harvester might not hit a relevant creature. I'm gonna roll again. It's very tempting, but well, okay. Now I draw a 1-drop and I win the game. Okay, so I want to lead on this. I don't think Beseiju is going to do a lot, but the fetches might be nice. Get some more surveils. So, how many 1-drops do I have in this deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's not a lot. But also, if I just hit like a 2 or 3-drop, I get it back with this. I Neoform it, and I'm just going. Or I Neoform it and then get it back with this. Oh, well, there's the 1-drop. Okay, so I just keep this. And if they don't kill it, this is a turn 3 kill. And if they do kill it, it's a turn 4 kill. And if they kill it twice, then it's a nothing kill. I'll play this. Okay, so if they don't kill it now, I win the game next turn. Okay. Magic the Gathering. Let's go. What a great game. I'll just get Okay, so I need to have blue, green, black across my lands. So I'll just get this and keep whatever I hit. Okay. So I play the swamp. The Deathrite Shaman this. And I make blue mana. And then I tap this for green. Make sure I go into full control. Neoform this. Resolve it. Get Das's Oracle. Cast Hand Impact. And I win the game on turn 3. Yay! It worked. That might be the fastest I've ever literally won a game of Gladiator. I think I've had people like concede on turn 2 if I like channel Emrakul or something. Or no, I did have, I think, turn 3 after playing a Manador channel Tooth and Nail, and you get what is it, like Xenagos Emrakul, and that's a kill. So I think I've had one turn 3 kill before. This hand is really slow. Yeah, this is not going to do it. This kind of no green really sucks. I really don't want to go to 5. If I draw a green source, this hand is quite good. Huh. I don't know. But if I don't draw green, I don't have a 1-drop. I have the Coney on 2. I don't even have a 3rd land. I'm going to go to 5. I think I can get a 5. That's, well, I still have no green mana. Okay, well, I guess I'll just have to make it work. That's a terrible draw. I mean, I guess I'm just brainstorming on the end step, right? Like, it's not gonna do anything else. It's not gonna get any better. I'll take 1. So they have an instant here, I guess. Lightning bolt or something. Okay, well, this game is over. Okay. And they didn't even discard a card? Oh, this is awful. I mean, I'm not going to win this anyway, so it's not a big deal, but... At least I will lose next turn and be put out of my misery. Unless I draw land, and then I have to play SULTAI and keep going. Ah, damn. Okay. I guess I play SULTAI. Can this hit lands? Okay, so they could have cracked the land to turn it into a food, I think. I could counter this trigger, but I'm not. Like, the way I win is they play the creature, I counter it. I block Resourceful Collector, and then I don't know, I draw Harvester of Misery? Is that even good? No. I mean, there's no way I win this game, but... If their hand is like 3 lands, maybe. But if it was 3 lands, they would have... Oh, okay. Well, I guess I get to do this. Man. Countered. Ooh, got him. they on, for instance? They're on 51 creatures. They have Lightning Bolt, Unholy Heat, and Veil of Summer. Okay, I'm just dead. I'm just gonna concede. That was not great, but I get to be on the play. I'm gonna get a good opening hand, and it's all gonna work out, and I'm gonna go 3-0, and it's gonna be fantastic. Alright, on the play. Good hand. Honestly, Verdant Dread is probably good enough that I just keep this. Like, we have Verdant Dread, we Urtai something, and then we Verdant Dread, and we just start going off with this. Like, this is kind of a, like, this might be a keep that's influenced by the fact that I mulled to 5 last game and had a terrible hand. So I could get a Surveil now, but like I could also just take the Surveil later, and I want to get these. If I do just draw like 3-drop into something else, then I might not want to do that. So I'm just gonna hold off on this. Show me Oculus. Okay, Birds of Paradise is actually not bad, because it means I can activate Verdant Dread on turn 4. So like next turn I can Surveil Llanowar Elves, flip up Birds of Paradise, and then I can activate Verdant Dread. Unless it gets Lightning Bolted. Or Unholy Nature. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Creature, artifact. Okay, they already literally have all the... Okay, well, this is not good. And I do another land, which is also good. But like, if they spend a whole turn doing this, I think that's fine for me. Loaded Contaminator, sure. Okay, I'm gonna look for a good spell here. That is not a good spell. That is an okay spell. Okay, so now I could Urtai, or I could activate Verdant Dread. I think I want to activate Verdant Dread. I just want to get going. Okay. No creatures? NADU. Like, I'm just gonna double block something. So this is not, like, amazing, but... They activate it once? What does that mean? Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. So they can make it a 7/7. Ooh, there's Oculus. That'll be good. I don't have any way to like get double strike, right? I just gotta make sure. I don't see one, but they've also got some cards in here that I had never heard of before. So we will see. Like, if you're watching this video right now, tell me what... Where's this card? Chomping Mastosaur. If you're watching this video right now, you need to say what Chomping Mastosaur does without looking it up. I'll just chomp one, that's fine. I was looking at this list and I saw this card. I was like, what the heck? It's from like Alchemy Ether Drift, I think. It's like some 6-mana dinosaur. Alright, now I will. Maybe I just make 4 2/2s. Like, what are they going to do against that? Like, I could either give +3/+3 and make 1 2/2 and hold up SULTAI, but if they have the 1 Veil of Summer, it's kind of bad. Yeah, I'm just going to make 4 2/2s. They don't have any kind of like pyroclasm effect that I'm aware of. Oh, Burrow? That's really good. Okay. Burrow Emperor comes? Now we're cooking. Okay. This looks up for 2, but there's nothing else really here, so I'll just play this in Sego. I don't think they can kill me. I hope they can't kill me. Oh, they do have Fury. Okay. So I can get 2 of my creatures. They did not hit the Oculus or the Uro, which is good for me. Guys, sure. Alright, they can't be burning. Nice. So 3-0. It worked out. So that makes me a combined 10-1 in events with this deck, which is relatively low sample size. You know, I'm going to play it some more and it'll probably go down over time, but it does have a lot of really powerful elements. You know, the Thassa's Oracle combo and the ability to tutor for it makes you a pretty good favorite against the Abzan and the related sort of 3-animator decks. You have enough late game value that you can beat some of the more mid-rangey decks that don't really have that. Like, you can compete with Jeskai. You compete better with Jeskai in late game. You are vulnerable to getting run over, which is in part why cards like Unable to Scream and Chrome Mox are in here. But overall, I like this deck a lot. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it is pretty good. And I've lost 1 match to Reanimator, where, I mean, they had 2 games where actually they didn't even reanimate something, they just cast Flage, and I just didn't have an answer to Flage, which was kind of a problem that maybe should be addressed. But I have added more Graveyard Haste since that match. I added Grave Expectations and Endurance, which I think are both good. So I'm not sure, like, I haven't really played enough to figure out what this deck's biggest weakness would be. I think aggro could be an issue. I had 1 aggro matchup. I won it 2-0, but they had a pretty awkward draw both times, so it didn't feel amazing. So that might be an issue. And then Reanimator. I mean, Reanimator is kind of a hard one to judge because I haven't played it enough to know how consistently they can actually do the thing by turn 3 or 4. Like, are they always getting to reanimate something on turn 4? I don't think so, but I don't know how much, so I don't know how much I need to be worried about it. So that's something that I'll have to see it out. But overall, I think this deck is good, and it's a lot of fun, which is a great combination. So that is it for me, and yeah, thank you all for watching. I don't know, my recording is sort of sporadic. I kind of just record whenever I feel like it, so I have no idea what the next video will be or when it will be, but I guess we will all get to experience that together when it happens. All right, have a good night, everyone.